Excuse me. Camera. Action. Coming across your feed, yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening? What is happening? What is going on with y'all? And today on Cybershy Podcast, check it out, man. Story time in the trash, man. This in particular time was when the truck that I had a shitty stereo. You know what I'm saying? So it's my partner and I, you know what I'm saying, on the route, going to get the job done with this shitty stereo. You know what I'm saying? It was only one tweeter. You know what I'm saying? Not Twitter, but tweeter. You know what I'm saying? It was tweeting the Twitter. It was doing the best that it could. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, one thing that you might not realize about the trash man, the garbage man, sanitation, or whatever you want to call it. People throw away good stuff. Now, I'm not talking about some shit slimed all up in the garbage. No shit like nah. We not doing that. But anyway, we scrapping, right? There's so many different levels to scrapping things that people throw away. So anyway, my homeboy found a car battery. Believe it or not, a lot of people throw away car batteries when they're still good. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, you're not supposed to throw away a car battery. But anyway, at the in particular time, depending on the weight of the battery, the size of it, $5 to $10 a battery. So we'll take that. Thank you. But anyway, the battery was good. Now, the homie also runs into a brand new pack of stereo wires. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. He's like, yo, check it out, man. I got a battery and some stereo wires. I'm like, yeah, all right, then. What? So anyway, we had this one homie who was always in competition. He used to always come out, stereo competitions when that shit was big. So he came out and said, "Yo, man, I just won another competition. This amp works. Here you go." Like, what do you want us to do with this? He's like, "Yo, it works, man. Put it in your car. Pawn it. I don't need it." Okay, cool. Whatever. We take it. So at this in particular point, we got a car battery. We got new wires. We got an amp. You know what I'm saying? But our speakers are blown. So my homie's like, yo, man, maybe we'll run into some speakers. Listen, how about we ran into some speakers? I'm telling you, people throw away, you've heard the expression, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So anyway, we got speakers now. We got a car battery that still had juice, wires, speakers, and an amplifier. So my homeboy was like, hey, man, pull this truck over, man. I'm going to hook it up, man. I'm like, you going to do what? Hey, man, pull it over. I'm going to hook it up, man. I was like, yeah, all right, then, don't hurt yourself. So anyway, he ends up hooking the truck up, right? Hooking the stereo and all that. Boot straight ghettoed the truck up, right? And he was like, yo, man, turn it on, see what happens. I said, man, this ain't gonna do nothing, man. All right, whatever. I turned it on. So I turned it on. It was like, I'm like, oh hell no. You mean to tell me we got some music up in this bitch? So anyway, we riding, right? And he was like, yo, man. I'm like, what? He said, man, we got some music, man. Punch it. I'm like, all right, then. So we riding, right? We riding out. And the cool thing about it was we was in the hood, man. We didn't have no complaints, man. I mean, the amp was bumping. I mean, we was sliding through, getting the route up, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Just we in the hood, man. People playing dominoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Smoking blunts, drinking liquor, and allegedly for educational purposes, doing all kind of crazy shit, man. And when we were bending the corner coming to get that garbage, man, people just looked at us and started laughing like, "Yo, what the hell y'all got going on, man?" Yeah, man. So this lasted for a while. Good. Now, my homie had to take a day off, so I had this other guy working with me, right? And he was one of those, um, how you say, a company man. This guy ends up calling dispatch saying that we monitored, you know what I'm saying? Not monitored. We we illegally worked on a truck and hooked up a stereo system just because he didn't like me bumping my music. I'm like, yo, you only been on this route for one day and you trying to take my flow? I'm like, man, listen, you got to go. So anyway, long story short, at the end of the day, I was like, yo, man, don't ever put this dude on my truck again. You know what I'm saying? And check this out. This has just been a real short story time. But if this is your first time listening to me and you would like to hear the full version of the podcast, you can find me on.
This is your first time listening to me, you can find me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Stitcher, Radio Public, Overcast, Pocket Cast, iHeartRadio, baby, and almost everywhere podcasts are found.